what made you get into? I mean, obviously you're the most tech savvy. Like whenever I have a problem where I need to like troubleshoot, if I can't figure it out on Google, I'm like, all right, let me text Gabe. He may have an idea behind what's going on here.
Yeah.
What made you get into, I guess, tech? Because your setup is amazing. Every time I go over there, it's like this new like world. And we can get into like what you're doing, what we were texting the other day, and what you were trying to accomplish. I was actually kind of curious if you accomplished that, but like what made you get into tech? You know, creating videos, and now you're kind of moving into streaming and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Definitely, it's probably the video games for sure, because like I've had a GameCube since like I was like 4 or 5. So like ever since then, I've been like GameCube, Xbox, what's the one? Game Boy. Like I've had everything. So that probably took like a big thing. Had a big. I'm losing my words here, but that had a big role. And also, I don't know. It was a big like military. Like that's one of the things. Like Cam's trying to go Air Force. Like I wanted to be.
I
Air
talked
Force.
about it.
I was like, I want to fucking fly jet.
Now you said that,
So
I'm doubling down.
I talked about it.
Yeah,
I pushed the like anti-American agenda so hard into Cam.
like if I watched Top Gun Maverick 20 years ago, it would have been over. I would have been flying the plane already. But
so funny.
But yeah, no, I didn't. So here I am. But yeah, no, I've always loved it. I just love, you know, like tech and everything, and definitely YouTube too, because I like it's crazy how like you don't know about something until you find out about like there's so much shit like the one thing that blows my mind that right now I don't really give a shit because it's kind of dead, but VR, like when you came over, man. VR is like, have you ever done VR, Cam?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. That shit blows my fucking mind. When it's good, it's fucking good. But when it's shit, it's really shit.
Yeah. The games that I came over to play, like was it The Walking Dead?
The Walking Dead
that was fun as shit. I couldn't figure out how to play that game for the life of me. What was the lightsaber Beat
Saber? Beat Saber.
That was
that's a fun game.
That's so fun.
Like there's no delay, there's no nothing. It's like pretty on point with movements and things like that, which is like crazy to think about what they can accomplish in the future. So
that like all of that, the only way I find out is YouTube. Like literally, like I think YouTube is like the greatest thing ever invented. There's nothing you cannot.
That's a big statement right there.
Yeah, it's a big statement, but there's nothing you can't learn on YouTube. There we go.
Correct.
Jesus.
It's a huge world. Yeah. Anything you need for like whatever is on there. It's
just like every day, like especially like with the YouTube and everything, like every day I would find out some shit like microphones. Like I had Blue Yeti for the longest time. Everyone and their mom was like, buy Blue Yeti, Blue Yeti. And then I found this one video that this guy's like, why the fuck are you buying this Toys R Us microphone? Look at this shit. This is not a microphone. This is a toy. You know,
it is.
I was like, what do you mean this is a toy? I paid $150 or whatever it was for it. And then I find out about XLR, and then like it's just a whole rabbit world.
Yeah.
So YouTube is just crazy about it. Like sometimes it's not the greatest thing because you blow your wallet on it, but I prefer to. I think it's better to know than to not know.
I think we're also in the age now where it's like you walk a thin and fine line between, are they talking shit about this product because they're trying to sell another product?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you have to really be able to figure out, you know, and trust the information you're being force fed almost, because it's
but that's the thing with
it's a huge world,
YouTube.
Like you said.
I feel like with YouTube it's a little easier to trust because it's a small person most of the time. Like
in that case, yeah, there are big influencers.
Sometimes there will be ones that are sponsored and everything, but I'd say for the most part, there are people just like trying to like, you know, get the word out. Like this is good, this is bad.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times they'll go ahead and like say at the beginning, like I wasn't paid, they didn't send this to me. Like I owe nothing to this company and they owe nothing to me. So that's how you know, like I'm honest. So that's like, I feel like there's a lot more trust of that. So that's why like one channel I love a lot, Linus Tech Tips. He's huge. Like I think like 10, 15 million subs, but he doesn't fucking lie. He'll like he'll take like the sponsorship money from like a company and just completely destroy the company. Like
you have sent me that stuff too. I think didn't he work with Apple at one point? Didn't they send him a new
Apple?
MacBook Air?
He's on like a blacklist for Apple because he bought, like that's the thing. The funny thing is this guy probably spends millions on Apple shit.
Oh yeah.
And he bought like the iMac Pro, like, you know, the one that's like a monitor and a PC at the same time. Yeah. And they were, you know, they just tear it down and look at the inside. And the guy that was doing it, he fucked it up and he dropped the glass and the glass cracked. It's like shit. Like the day they bought the thing, he cracked it, like $3,000 Mac. So they go, hey, Apple, we fucked up. we'll pay for the repair. We don't even give a shit. Like, we'll pay. And they're like, no, we're not gonna fix it. Like,
Buy a new one.
yeah, buy a new. And they're like, what the fuck?
That's their motto, though.
That's their motto. Yeah,
That's their motto with MacBook. It was for a while with the MacBook Pros, like the battery being glued down to the
Yeah.
motherboard and things like that. You can't go in there and do anything. Like you can't change RAM.
In the end, he did do it. He literally went to like the black market and he's like, he bought the screen.
Yeah. If
He
you're
did
willing to do that, yeah.
But like he went like hard on Apple and he's like, look, this is a shitty ass company. Like, they might make the best shit in the world, but they treat you like shit.
Yeah.
So it's
because you're just a little man on this huge world of product for that.
pretty
you know
much.
what I'm saying?
But
It's like,
it's like winners don't bow down. They don't go down, like, you know, they don't kneel. Like, if you're Apple, you're the best. Like, you don't have to listen to anyone. You just do what you want. People are still gonna buy your shit. So
no,
it is what it is.
And yet we all walk around with iPhones in our pockets.
Yeah.
And you were the most anti.
Yeah, I was very anti, but recently, I don't know what the fuck Android did. I was about to throw my phone on the wall. I was like, yo, you guys completely fucked up my phone, everyone's phone. Like, forget it. I'm just going to iPhone. It was so bad. I was losing it. But it happens. I don't even hate Apple that much. It's just like, if I can, I would rather like not do what everyone's doing. But like when the phone doesn't fucking work, I'm not gonna use that shit anymore. I'm sorry.
The first time I texted you and it was a blue dot, I was like, holy shit, there's a moment in history.
Yeah. It was, but
it was like, what happened?
It was bad. I love Android, but like I don't know what Android they're on, 17, 18, I don't even know, but it's just bad.
Yeah.
Bad all around.
I had a Galaxy S5.
Yeah.
Straight back to iPhone.
Yeah.
I went iPhone 4S to Galaxy and then straight back to iPhone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like for my use of a phone, the iPhone was just super simplified for me. And that's how it is for many people.
Yeah. I mean, I think when I was on Android, I think it was a good time because like it was like when Apple was doing a lot of things that were kind of like controversial. They're like, no more headphone jack, no more this, no more that. Yeah. And the Android phones are like, look, we still have a headphone jack. Look, we have a SIM card, what's it called? SD card expansion. We have all this and that. And then little by little, they're like people don't really care about this shit. Let's take out the headphone jack. Yeah. Let's take out the SD card.
Which, by the way, paid dividends for them because they then released the AirPods a little shortly after, and that's one of the biggest selling things
AirPods sell more than like entire companies.
It's insane.
It's really insane. But the thing is, AirPods are like the greatest thing ever. I won't even lie. Like, they are that good. I hate Apple with a passion, but I love AirPods. AirPods are so freaking good.
And then you have an iPad, right?
I do, yeah.
So do you use them on the iPad?
I do, yeah.
The like how smooth it goes from one product to the next. Like, even I have an Apple TV, going from Apple TV, and then if I want to edit something on my computer, boom.
That's I got to get an Apple TV because I have the AirPods Maxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How are those? I almost bought those before I got the Sonys.
Yeah, I'm kind of like on the fence because when I get them fitting right, they're perfect. But I can't get them fitting right like 60% of the time.
Is it the like ear cup that you don't like?
Like, it just feels like it's so heavy on my ears.
I've heard about that.
I have the band like tied up so that it's holding on the band and not on my ears, but it still feels so. I feel like my ears are gonna rip off. I'm like what's going on? Like, it's weird because they're heavy. They're metal.
Yeah, no, I've heard. I've definitely heard. Complaints. I've also heard that the sound quality is excellent.
The sound quality is amazing. It's the best wireless I've heard, and the noise cancellation is crazy. Like,
I heard. Yeah.
Like, I'm afraid to use it sometimes because like if my mom's like yelling at me or something, I literally won't hear it. It's that good. Yeah. But yeah, I love it. But I'm thinking about getting an Apple TV so I can watch my TV with those. But like, you go like I have another other iPhone for work, so like when I need to listen to a message on that, like if I got my AirPod in, it goes straight to it. Done. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I will recommend the Apple TV. I bought the 4K one.
Yeah,
I can't tell you.
I have to buy the 4K one. Yeah.
It's been great for me. Yeah. And then being able to like share play with your phone. Yeah. Like I'll watch on FaceTime, me and my girl will watch something on like Hulu or Netflix or something like that, and I can sync it up to the TV and no delay and no nothing. Yeah. Still have FaceTime on my phone. We're watching it. Like, it pretty much syncs up perfectly. Cool. Yeah. I was messing with that. I mean, it obviously has its bugs. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, that's definitely like Apple. They just have it all locked down. They have where the things matter. They have it like perfect, I think. So,
I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. What did you think of the monitor they came out with earlier this year?
The monitor?
Yeah.
It's kind of overpriced. I think it's like $1,000 bucks.
What isn't overpriced? But yeah, no, I agree. It's stupid expensive.
Yeah,
It was like $1,500.
I thought they were gonna sell a Pro Display XDR. Like I thought that's what it was gonna be.
No,
But it's not. It's just like a normal monitor. It's like it's strange. And they totally could have done it because like this isn't the new Mac, right? No. Like the new ones have those like crazy like those screens are like if I could buy one, I would buy one of those, but they don't sell that. And then they just sold this thing that's just like I think it's like what they do a lot is they have like overabundance of things, and what they probably had was a lot of iMac screens. I don't think they sell the iMacs anymore. Like they sell that new iMac with the colors and everything, right? So the old ones, I think they have like probably like millions of screens. And like we gotta get rid of this shit. Let's just make it into a new thing. Like that's why they still make iPads with buttons because I think they made like 1 trillion buttons. They have so many buttons that they're just like just keep making some shit with like a button and like I don't even know. Yeah.
No, I mean, as far as those new MacBook Pros, it took a lot for me to not sell this one and upgrade. I went to the Apple store and I was playing with it a little bit, and even just, like on Safari, just the basic shit that they actually like put on their demo laptops, I was like, this thing is fast as shit.
Yeah.
And this thing, like, you'll hear it in about like 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Once you hit like the hour mark, it'll sound like a jet engine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is my laptop going to explode?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's been complaints about the fan systems in these things because of how thin they are for years. And I think them going to a thicker size and kind of, not perfecting a lot of shit because it's still Apple, but as far as speed, and I like the notch up top and how they kind of extended the screen and things like that. It took a lot for me to not drop a decent amount of money on
tough,
that thing.
But I think you made the right decision because I think it's always bad to buy the first iteration of something because like that notch, there's a reason they put that notch. They were going to put Face ID and they probably were like, shit, like the COVID supply chain, we're not going to be able to do this. We'll just put the notch and hopefully people don't give a shit. But
I'm not the biggest fan of the notch. But as far as like the iPhones go and things like that, I'm assuming they just kind of wanted to sync designs across the board. But then again, we made fun of the notch when it first came out.
There's no way around it. Like I don't think it's that much better if you put like a hole punch, like Samsung does hole punch. Like the only thing I see that is actually like I think will work is like the thing that's like under the screen. Some phones have under the screen. Which is kind of crazy, but I'm pretty sure that costs like anher $1 trillion, and that makes the phone another $500.
I was gonna say,
so I'm not sure if it's worth the extra $500 just so that you don't see a notch or something. But they're just. I really hate phones because like back in the day there were things that mattered when they got updated, but now it's just like the screen to body ratio is now 1% instead of 2%, and the notch is smaller, and like we're getting like diminishing returns, guys. Like you could buy the same, like you could buy like this iPhone. I'm hoping I can keep it for like 5 years because I don't see any other reason to like upgrade or anything.
For your uses, right?
Yeah,
essentially.
for my uses, yeah.